Fousey genuinely needs to like leave the internet. Like, I'm not even playing at this point. It is currently 2 a.m. and I'm obviously in my sleepy attire, but this Fousey stuff has genuinely like gotten out of hand. And looking at how stuff is played out during the subathon, he needs to take a break from the internet for his mental sake. This past week, he has been caught allegedly taking advantage of victims, harassing women, and just flat out being a weirdo freak bull. I really had to fight with myself to make this video because he is clearly suffering from some mental health crisis or something, but Jesus Christ, I think that there needs to be a message like organized by the community for his mental sake. He needs a break. We have seen this situation play out time and time and time again by him and other creators. I think it's just best to leave this video like unmonetized. I don't feel right profiting off of somebody else's mental health situation. I'm just making this video to try and like make a movement to get him to like relax and take a breather for a second. The whole time I was in the stream, he was saying something about like the day has been extremely rough, but to be honest with you, I personally think he might be on some sort of substance just looking at the way he's acting right now. He has quite literally been tweaked out all stream. He's been coughing all night, saying he had nothing to eat all day, and then continuing to pop his normal pills, saying that he needs to eat before popping those, but then continuing to vape like every 3 seconds. I am literally recording this, watching him right now just drive tweaked out, like going 90 miles an hour on the highway with his dog sitting in his lap, and he's just like spazzed out screaming Eminem lyrics. Hands are barely on the wheel, and I'm pretty sure just a few seconds ago he had his eyes closed. He was like looking towards the back seat of his car. I know he has a Tesla and it's like auto drive, but still, like, how is he not banned for this? I don't get it. And like I said, I felt a little bit iffy about making this video on him because, you know, he's clearly going through something mentally, and I don't want to A, keep piling on top of him and just making it worse. And also B, I don't want to make it seem like I'm taking advantage of his mental health situation just to get some views. I think that he genuinely needs help, and I'm using my platform to try and push a movement for him because this guy needs some genuine help. And I don't think that he has the right people in his corner. I'm going to be completely transparent here. And if you're not caught up, he is currently doing like a IRL subathon where he is literally in front of the camera 24/7. So we are seeing everything unfold in real time. And as I said earlier with like the airport situation, there was a victim that he was talking to, and he was just being completely really odd with her.
I have a Discord, right, with like 8,000 members. Can I send them a picture of me and you kissing? Yeah. To piss them off?
He mentioned that he was a sex addict and he was using prostitutes for years when she literally had to go through that situation the opposite way.
You got sold in the sex trade? I actually care about this shit because I'm like an advocate for like against sex trading and all that shit. What happened?
He was trying to make me a lot lizard basically.
A what?
Yeah, a lot lizard. I like a
Yeah, I get it. First of all, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you being this honest. This is a real conversation.
No, it's real. It happens.
My audience might not
day.
understand, but I've been there. I used to be a sex addict, so I used prostitutes for years. I used massage parlors for years, so I understand.
Keep in mind, she is clearly drunk.
Yeah. Hey, to everybody who's sitting here like, oh my God, you kissed her, da da da. This woman was involved in. The guy who manipulated her and brainwashed her is a piece of fucking shit and deserves to die. So yes, I sent her $300 so she can start removing her tattoo and see her kids this weekend. I'm against that. I'm a sex addict. A lot of the women that I used to get from were and I'm so ashamed in that. So if I have a chance to help somebody.
And while she is gone, he is just sitting there bragging about how he allegedly busted down some yams in the men's bathroom.
Sorry. I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love. I swear on everything I love. I just joined the Mile High Club in the airport, in the men's bathroom.
A couple of minutes after that, he is crying about how bad of a person he is.
I'm not a good person. I'm not a good person. I'm not. And I got exposed tonight. I'm not a good person.
Hey, editing me here, I forgot to mention while recording this video that these actions are utterly inexcusable regardless of like your mental issues or whatnot. It's foul disgusting. You should not be taking advantage of anyone, especially victims and especially people that are visibly drunk. Like you're disgusting. Get off the platform. And obviously I'm no mental health expert. I'm just a nigga on YouTube. But to me, a lot of the stuff that he says and does, it feels performative and it feels really exaggerated to the point where it's like he's doing it for clout. Like I hate to say it, but that's what it comes off to me. I can see that he is dealing with a lot and like the way that he like moves and operates, but I'm gonna say like a cool 60% I feel is true. 40% he is absolutely exaggerating and it is performative. Then again, I don't know, I may be reading too hard into it, but you know, it's still a thought. Back to the video. The internet then jumped on his ass for this whole situation, and rightfully so, but he then tried to dodge all allegations for the rest of the week, but he kept getting more and more proof just dogpiled on top of. And like I said earlier, and I'm going to be saying repeatedly in this video, I understand he's suffering from a manic episode, but he cannot keep hiding behind that. He either needs to get help or get off the internet, and I'm pretty sure that like the internet is one of his triggers at this point. And speaking of getting help, he has what I can only deem a celebrity therapist who Fousey personally leaked works with one of the Paul brothers. That's got to be breaking some kind of law. But this is about where I started watching some of these events like real time. So like I said, he was talking with his therapist, yapping about everything under the sun. No clue why he is so comfortable doing this, but hey, if you want to do it, go forth. That's all you. He was talking with his therapist about the sex addiction, and then this happens.
Oh, you know, a friend of mine tried to say today that I wasn't sober. It was so hurtful.
You've been sober until that thing in the airport. I know that. Right?
Love you, Susie.
Yeah, I love you.
Bye.
I'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that these aren't really just allegations at this point, but you know, who really knows besides him and the girl? No clue. All of this is still alleged. Now, after that, I took a break from him to work on a video that I was supposed to be dropping today, still may be dropping today, who knows at this point. But my boy Melk had pinged me to look at this stream, and good Lord, Twitch, I beg of you to please ban this nigga for his sake. Now, I didn't peep it from the start, but from what I pieced together about this shit show of a stream segment was that he invited Nadia, her sister, this woman Azra, and what I can only assume is his situationship shorty who goes by the name of Kitty. Nadia wanted to do a lie detector test with the group for her own stream, and Nadia was like an hour late or something, and here comes Fousey just straight zapping at her and cutting her off every chance he gets when she finally gets there.
Guys, if you guys didn't know, this is Fousey's world and we're all just living in it.
What's up, y'all? G7, I'm the president.
Of the world.
If you're not
Of the world.
G7, you're not allowed to be here. Call Elon Musk and get the hell off Earth. G7 only. What the fuck are you doing watching Nadia's stream? Come to my stream. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
Now, I usually like to put clips here for context, but I was trying to write the script for this, pay attention to what was going on, and then try to kind of get a decent amount of the video that was supposed to go up today. So I wasn't fully on clip duty, and the VODs aren't currently up while I am like recording this because he's... And if clips are missing, y'all are just gonna have to trust me because I know what I saw, and I'm pretty sure there are multiple people on the internet that have also seen it and can attest to it. But I digress. At one point, he was also just straight up yelling at all the women there to get him a water, like he can't just get up and go get one himself. He claimed he can't get up and get one himself because he is too busy being in the biggest internet drama of the year to do so. Odd flex, but you know, pop off, I guess. But he finally got his water, complained about it too in the process, and got strapped up into this lie detector test. And here's when things get genuinely just straight up messy. And seeing as though he's Muslim is like a core like piece of his content, I think that we need to have a haram counter because this boy Fousey has been sinning. Now, for whatever reason, both chat and all the girls doing the lie detector test popped some sort of honey pack and rhino pill combination because every single last question that was asked is sexually charged. He gets asked if he would bust down all of them in front of the situationship woman, and then the lie detector really just showed his true colors. He claims that he does not play with women's emotions, but he is in front of Kitty saying that she is not his main woman, and he would bust down literally all of them given the chance, and even begging each of them to be his girlfriend left and right at one point.
I'm here.
All right.
Just DM me.
Yeah.
Got my phone number, right? You
No,
don't
this
have
is
it?
a live because same thing with her. No.
Hey, just take my phone number. It's all good. You're with it. If you're, cause I'm with it. If you with it, cause your verses turn me on and your clothes are mighty fitted.
But overall, he was showing just narcissistic qualities all stream long, and I genuinely feel bad for everyone in this situation, including Fousey. The girls are not completely in the right either. I don't know why they're there. To me, it feels like they were trying to like capitalize off of like the situation Fousey's in and try to get some like views that way. I don't know, something about it just felt a little bit off. But alas, we all know Fousey, and when it is all said and done, he is going to write all of this off as he was going through some sort of mental health situation. And it's a sticky situation, you know, because he clearly is going through something, but looking at his past history and how he moves, he is not going to get the proper help that he needs. I personally don't think he can handle this much internet fame, especially with his mind twisted right now and genuinely the evolution of Fousey, but he claims that he can, so really who am I to say that he can't? My opinion still stands that he needs a break from the net, and I'm not talking like 2 weeks, I mean like a couple months minimum, because what I witnessed today was genuinely shocking. That on top of the fact that whenever he gets caught on something, gets called out on it, he starts yelling and saying that his mental health is in shambles. Fousey, I'm keeping a stack with you. If the internet is doing your mental this bad, I beg of you to just take a break. Just please. Your fans will still be here. And I'm pretty sure you took a break before like this subathon, and your fans clearly just showed support after you came back. But I don't think it was the right time to come back. I think you still need some time to like just cool it down. Like, you're still not ready to be back on the net. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've enjoyed this Discord to see if there's like any clips I can use for this video, but it is genuinely just people laughing at the guy and not trying to get him to cool down. They're like egging him on and trying to say like keen bodied him and then just like bringing up all the bad stuff that happened throughout the day. And it's just like not cool. It's not okay. It's a real nasty situation, man. And I genuinely think he needs to just stop streaming and reset. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got from the situation from what I've seen. Keep in mind, this is all from my point of view. I do not watch Fousey streams. I just tuned in and saw what was going on, and I'm just speaking about what's going on right now. So there may be a little bit of context that I'm missing, but truth be told, I don't think there's any context needed to see that this man is going through a mental health crisis and needs to not be streaming right now, especially for 24/7. Fousey, if by some chance you do see this, please get some rest and pause the subathon, bro, like you need it. But with that being said, make sure you guys like the video so we can get this like pushed out more and more people can see like what's going on right now. Sub up if you want to, I guess. I'm out of here, man. Make sure you guys take care of your mental. Peace.